السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today, inshallah, we are going to study a reading passage. This reading passage is about the world's favorite food. The world's favorite food. The title of the passage is Global Pizza. Global Pizza. The pizza all over the world. We have a reading passage and some questions. The first paragraph. Global pizza. The first paragraph. So you thought the hamburger was the world's most popular fast food. Now, all of us believe that hamburger is the world's most popular fast food. Just the hamburger. No. After all, it means don't forget. Don't forget. McDonald's golden arches spread all over the globe. Span the globe. So here, McDonald's golden arches. It means this is arch and another arch. Two arches. The color is golden. Two arches, golden. It's the letter M. McDonald's. الأول ولا كده؟ After all, it means don't forget. Don't forget. McDonald's golden arches. This is the first arch, and this is the second arch. Its color is golden. The golden arches, these two arches, spread all over the globe. You know this? What does it mean? A sign for McDonald's. A sign for McDonald's. Yes. But no. There is another truly universal fast food. So we have the hamburger, McDonald's, and we have another one. There is another truly universal fast food, universal, global fast food. The ultimate fast food. The most important fast food nowadays. Its description is, it's easy to make. So this third kind of fast food is pizza. It is pizza. So it's easy to make. Number one. Number two, easy to serve. Easy to serve. Also, much more varied than the hamburger. It has many kinds. Much more varied, various kinds of pizza. Much more varied than the hamburger. Yes, then also can be eaten with the hands. Also, it can be eaten with the hands. So it is easy to make, easy to serve, more varied than the hamburger, can be eaten with hands. And it's delivered also, and it's delivered to your front door. It's delivered to your front door or served in fancy restaurant. It is in fancy restaurants. So it is served or came to your house or served in fancy restaurants, in wonderful restaurants. It's been one of America's favorite foods for over 50 years. Also, it is Americans' favorite food. For how long? For 50 years until now. It's, of course, the pizza. We are speaking about the pizza. So this introduction is about the pizza. We have many kinds of fast food, popular fast food, but nowadays the pizza is the world's most favorite food, fast food. Yes. Now from this introduction, this paragraph introduction, we have two questions. The first one, what does McDonald's golden arches span the globe mean? Span the globe. Span the globe. It means what? It equals what? It means that the McDonald's sign was what sign? This sign. You know, this sign. This is McDonald's signs. The McDonald's sign is found where? All over the world. All over the world, in every place, worldwide. This sign can be seen worldwide, in every place, in many countries, about 90 countries, all over the world. You understand? So it means that it is spread all over the world. The second question, what are the similarities and differences? The similarities and the differences between the hamburger and the pizza. The hamburger and the pizza have something in common. Sometimes they are different. So they are both popular. The same, popular and popular. Both hamburger and pizza are popular. They are both popular universal fast foods. So popular and universal fast food, not local. No, universal, global, all over the world. Now, also, pizza is easier. So this is the same, you understand? But this is different. What is the difference? Pizza is easier to make. Which is easier, the hamburger or the pizza? Pizza is easier to make and serve also. The serving is easier than the hamburger, like this. But the pizza is easier and also easier to make and serve, and is more varied. Not one or two kinds. No, we have many kinds. Various, many kinds. Sometimes with eggs, sometimes with potatoes, with olives, with chicken, with tuna, with pepperoni, with the mozzarella, vegetables, pineapple. Yes. So it has many kinds, various kinds. So it is more varied. Varied, it means it has so many kinds. You understand? This is the first paragraph about pizza. The second one, a brief history about pizza. But before this, I'd like to a short history about pizza. It's kind of silly to talk about the moment when pizza was invented. It's nonsense to say when the pizza started in America. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. So it is a silly question. If we ask when did we find or invent the pizza? No one knows. So it's impossible to answer this question. So it is a silly question. It's a kind of silly to talk about the moment when, the first time pizza was invented. We don't know. Yes. It gradually evolved over the years. Many, many years ago. But we don't know exactly when did it start. So it evolved over the years. It is spread all over the year. It became important all over the year. Since many times ago. Since a lot of years. But one thing is for certain. So we don't know the exact time of the pizza, the beginning of the pizza. Also, it has started in the past. But one thing is for certain. There's something sure. What is it? One thing sure. What is it? It's been around for a very long time. It's been around for a very long time. What's been around? Here and there, in every place. It has been here and there and every place and in many countries. For how long? For a very long time. This is the fact. The idea of using pieces of flat, round bread. So the pizza is flat, round, bread. Bread, round, and flat. Not proper. Yes. It's been around. The idea of using pieces, one piece, another piece, another piece, another piece, pieces of flat, round bread like these, as plates, a dish, a plate, came from the Greeks. So, what is the brief history of the pizza? It's famous all over the world for a very long time, and it came from the Greeks. It came from the Greeks. It started in Greece. So it came from the Greeks. Greece, the Greeks. You understand? The people, the Greeks. The adjective, Greek. The country, Greece. They called them these, at first, they called them what? Blackouts. Blackouts is the first name of the pizza. In Greece. Black nuts, and ate them with various simple toppings. So, in Greece, they called it black nuts, and they ate it in different kinds, with different toppings. What do you mean of toppings? The lay over it. So this is the first one, the first lay. The second one is the toppings. The first is bread. After the bread, we have toppings. Toppings such as potatoes, mozzarella, tuna, pineapple, etc. So the Greeks ate it with various simple toppings. So various here, many kinds. Such as, such as the toppings in Greeks were so many, such as, for example, like, for instance, so all these means, for example. So we say, for example, such as, like, for instance. Oil, sometimes with oil. Garlic, garlic, onions, and herbs. So these are some kinds of toppings. Toppings of the pizza. Where? In Greece. By the Greeks. So you put them oil, garlic, onions, and herbs in the vegetables. The Romans, next to them, enjoyed eating something similar. So in Roma, they have something different, but it's similar to it. It is not the same, but it is similar to it. So the Romans enjoyed eating something similar and called it pizza. Pizza. So, after this brief history of the pizza, we have two questions. The history that the pizza is known and famous all over the world for a very long time, and in the Greeks they called it black notes. In Roma they called it pizza, and with various toppings. The black notes and the pizza are similar, but not the same. Yes. Question number 3. Yes, over there. Number 3. What year was pizza invented? What year? We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what year pizza was invented. But it's evolved over the years. But the exact year, we don't know. But it is for a very long time. The second question, which came first? Pizza or black notes? Which one? Black notes is before the pizza. How are they different from pizza? How these things are different from pizza? They were eating with simple toppings. They were eating with simple toppings like oil, garlic, onions, and herbs. So the first pizza was with simple toppings. Nowadays, no, with many things. The answer? Nobody knows. And it evolved over the years. For a very long time ago. Or a long time ago. And here, which came first? Black notes came first. How they are different from the pizza of today? They were eaten with simple toppings. In the past, they were eaten with simple toppings, such as or like oil, garlic, herbs, onions, za'atar, dogga, something like this. Next. The third paragraph, by about 1000 year AD, Anno Domini, not Hijri, no. Yes, Anno Domini, after the Christ, after the birth of Christ. In the city of Nobili, pizza had become pizza. So the first pizza now changed and became something new with a new name. It is pizza. So by about 1000 year or 1000 AD, pizza became pizza. Its new name is pizza of today. And people were experimenting with more toppings. So now people began to use it with more toppings than before. Not simple, no, complex, expensive. Expensive toppings. So they use it, experimenting it with more toppings, but not simple. Such as cheese, mozzarella, cheese, the expensive ones. Ham. This is forbidden in our country. Yes, we don't use ham. Although its name is hamburger, beef burger, cheeseburger, fish burger, tuna burger, chicken burger, all of them are burger. But the hamburger is forbidden. You understand? Yes. Anchovies, something like the meat or something like the fish. Fish. And finally, the tomato. So, in this date, they use the previous toppings and added new ones like cheese, ham, anchovies, and tomato. This tomato brought to Italy from Mexico. So with the tomato which she brought to Italy from Mexico and Peru, from these two countries, Mexico and Peru, in South America, from South America. So the tomatoes came from South America, from Mexico and Peru to Italy, and they used it as toppings next to cheese and ham, anchovies, and something like this. In the 16th century, after 6 centuries, the pizza became a new one with different toppings, not with the simple ones previous. So now with many. Napoli became the pizza capital. So after this new toppings in the 16th century, after the tomatoes is from Mexico and Peru. What is the capital of Peru? What is the capital of Peru? Lima. Lima is the capital of Peru. Yes. So after this, pizza became the pizza capital of the world. So Napoli became the pizza capital. Like when we say the kushari is Cairo, capital of kushari. Falafel is Gaza, capital of falafel. So Gaza is the capital of falafel. Cairo is the capital of kushari. And something like this. So Napoli became the pizza capital of the world. Example, in 1889, after 16th century, in 1889, King Umberto I, and Queen Margherita. So the king and his wife, the king and the queen, heard about pizza. they knew that there is a good food, a good fast food, a famous one. This is called pizza. And asked to try it. He asked the people that he wanted to eat it. So the king and the queen wanted to eat the pizza. They invited pizza maker. Yes, this one. They invited this one, the pizza maker, the worker who can make pizza very well. What's your name? What's his name? Raffaello Esposito. Yes. Why? Why they invited him? To make it for them. What it? Pizza. Ah. They asked him to make pizza for the king and the queen. He decided to make the pizza like the Italian flag. So he had an idea. His idea is to make the pizza for the queen and the king as the Italian flag. Something new. So he decided to make. He enjoyed making. Decided to make. He wanted them to make. He made them make. He thanked them for making. So we have 5 verb patterns. So here we use the second one. Decided and infinitive with to. So he decided to make the pizza like the Italian flag. So he used red tomatoes. This is number 1. So on the pizza of the king and the queen, he used what? He used red tomato and white mozzarella. You know mozzarella?
Yes, cheese.
White mozzarella cheese. White mozzarella cheese. This is the second one. So for the red, he used the tomatoes. For the white, he used the white mozzarella cheese. And the green basil leaves. Basil leaves. We put it in the yes, in our food. Yes, with the garlic. You know? So green basil leaves, mozzarella cheese, white, tomatoes, red. So the red one is for the tomatoes. The white, mozzarella cheese. And the green for the basil leaves. The queen, now after he finished it and served it to the king and the queen loved it. She enjoyed eating it. The queen loved it. And the new pizza was named Pizza Margherita. Why? In her honor. The queen loved it, and the new pizza was named Pizza Margherita. So when people wanted to buy this pizza, give me a Pizza Margherita. So the new name is Pizza Margherita. Why? In her honor. Her what? The queen. In the queen's honor. To celebrate the queen name. Question. Why are Mexico and Peru, these two countries, important in developing of pizza? Why are Mexico and Peru important? Well, in the developing of pizza. Why? Because tomato, which is the most important ingredients of the of the pizza came from Mexico and Peru. Why they are important? Because the tomato came from here. The tomato, this one, brought to Italy from Mexico and Peru. So Mexico and Peru is important. Why? Because the tomato came from them. The idea of using tomatoes as toppings on the pizza came from Mexico and Peru. The second question: what do the Italian flag and a pizza margherita have in common? We have the Italian flag and pizza margherita. They have something similar. They have something similar. What do they have? They are the same colors. The same colors. Red, white, and green. So here we have three colors: red, white, and green. Also here, red, white, and green. So what do they have in common? Something the same. Three colors. This is the answer. Tomato came from Mexico and Peru. So here, the question: why are Mexico and Peru important in the development of pizza? Tomatoes came from Mexico and Peru because the tomato came from these two countries. What do the Italian flag and a pizza margherita have in common? They are the same color. This and this have the same colors: red, white, and green. You understand? The last paragraph. Pizza margherita to America. Pizza migrated to America with the Italians at the end of the 19th century. Pizza migrated, left for America, migrated to, went to America. Pizza went to America, migrated to America. With the Italians, not alone, no, with the Italians. The Italians. So this food came to America with the Italians when at the end of the 19th century. So the history now in the 19th century, not in 1880, no, not in 16, not 1000, gradually. So we are speaking about a brief history of pizza. So at the end of the 19th century, pizza went to America, migrated to America. With whom? With the Italians. So the Italians take the pizza to America. Yes. So the first pizzeria in the United States was opened in 1905. It was opened in 1905. When? In 1905. So this is the time. The first pizzeria, what's the meaning of pizzeria? The Pizza Hut, or the pizza shop, or the pizza outlets. A small shop. Yes. Yes. So the first pizzeria in the United States was opened when? In 19, when? In 1905. Yes. Where? Where? It was opened in 1905. Where? What is the name of the street? The number and the name of the street. The number is 53 and a half. This is the number of the street. What is the name of the street? Spring Street. The city?
New York.
New York. New York City. So, the first pizza came from Italy to America in 1905 or at the end of the 19th century, and the first shop for pizza opened in 1905, where the location, the address is at, for the street, at 53 and a half Spring Street, where in New York City, by the owner. Who is the owner? Who? This one. Who? Giuliano Lombardi. This is the name of the person, the owner of the shop, of the pizzeria. So we have when, where, and who. When, where, and who. Yeah. But the popularity of pizza really exploded. So, the popularity, the importance of the pizza really exploded, began suddenly, exploded, quickly, began when American soldiers returned from Italy. So when the soldiers of America, the American soldiers returned from the war, after the war, they came with ideas about pizza. So here, but the popularity of pizza really exploded when American soldiers returned from Italy. When after World War II. After World War II. And brave spoke, the soldiers returned from the war and spoke about that great Italian dish. That great Italian dish. What does it mean? This one.
Pizza.
The pizza. When they returned, all the time they are speaking about pizza, like this. What's it? The great Italian dish. Americans are now the greatest producers and consumers of pizza in the world. So now America is number one. The greatest producers and the consumers also of the pizza in the world. So here, when and how did pizza became really popular in the United States? In 1905. And also, it became popular after the First World War. Yeah, at the beginning of the 19th century. When the soldiers returning from Italy, when the soldiers returning from Italy, spoke about this great important dish, the pizza. Now, something quickly now, what about the pizza trivia? So we have some quick information about the pizza. Some quick information. Number one, pizza trivia, see, meaning some important points about pizza. Number one, did you know that Americans eat 350 slices of pizza per second. Per second. Per second. How many slices of pizza they eat? 350 slices per second. Number 2. There are 61,269 pizzerias in the United States. This number for what? For the number of Pizza Hut. For the number of Pizza Hut in America. 61,000 shop or restaurant or outlet. Number 3. Pizza is $30 billion per year industry. Industry is so much. So it is $30 billion per year industry. So it is famous. Number 4, October, the month of October, is the National Pizza Month in the United States. October is the National Pizza Month of the in the United States. Number 5. The world's first pizzeria, the first one, the first shop, the first hut, is still there. The world's first pizzeria is still there. What's it? The Antica Pizzeria Portalba, the name of the first hut about pizza, the first shop, which opened in Napoli in 1830. This shop, the first one, is still there in Italy. So the first pizzeria is still there in Italy. We want to make questions like these, general questions. So if we want to make questions about these 5 points, so this is quick exercise. How many? Use how many? How many slices of pizza do Americans eat per second? Don't answer. Just make a question. Just make a questions. We want to make questions, not the answer. So the first one speaks about the number of slices per second. How many slices of pizza do Americans eat per second? Number 2, how many pizzerias are there in the United States? How many pizzerias are there? Number 3, how much? How much money does the pizza industry make per year? It makes a lot of money. A lot of money. $30 billion per year. Profitable. Number 4, which month is the National Pizza Month? Don't answer. We are making questions. Just a question. Number 5, where and when did the first pizzeria open? When, where in Italy, and when? In 1830. Open. Yes. The last one. Number 6. Pizza Hut has over 12,000 restaurants and takeaway outlets in over 90 countries. 90 countries all over the world. How many? How many? Pizzeria? 12,000. 12,000 restaurants and takeaway outlets. Small shop. Takeaway for service. Okay. Now, number 7. In America, pepperoni is the favorite toppings. Now we finished the general information. Now what about the countries? Countries and the pizza. The first one. In America, pepperoni is the favorite topping. Anchovies is the least favorite. So, the biggest number of the pizza in America is with pepperoni, but the least number with anchovies, fish. Number 8. In Japan, eel and squid are favorites. Kinds of fish. Kinds of fish. In Russia, it's red herring, salmon, and onions. Fish, red fish, and onions. So we have the most and the least in America. And we have in Japan and in Russia. But in Brazil, they like the toppings of the pizza. They like green peas on their pizza. Really? Yes. In Australia, the favorite are shrimp, expensive fish, and pineapple. Really? Pineapple and shrimp. You understand? They put meat, the bacon meat, and cream. In England, the English love tuna and sweet corn. Tuna and sweet corn, like the one nowadays we buy. The last question about this, number 6. How many restaurants and delivery or takeaway units does Pizza Hut have? Number 7. Which is the favorite or the least favorite topping in America? Which toppings are the most popular? Which are the favorite toppings in Japan, in Russia, in Palestine, in Gaza? Which toppings do they like in Brazil, Australia, Canada? Which toppings do the French or the English like? Or do they like in France and England? Which toppings do you like in your pizza? Tomato? Mozzarella? Meat, sweet corn, olives, something like this, and oil, onion. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.